It's the sci-fi movie fans need. It's the sci-fi movie fans want. It's the sci-fi movie we've waited 40 years for. Spaceballs, the search for more money. Oh yeah! Welcome to the Tachyon podcast.
Our Tachyon pulse has been unable to completely penetrate the anomaly.
If you are a regular from our sister channel scitrek and a Tachyon Pulsar, you will know I'm quite excited about Spaceballs 2, the movie. I actually found out that they were going to be doing this 2 years ago. And what I was told was that Amazon had basically a list of 5 projects from the MGM IP that they were desperate to do. Spaceballs 2 was on that list, along with Stargate, which we're still waiting for, Space 2001: A Space Odyssey reboot, a reimagining. I was told it was going to be like a TV series, RoboCop, and a couple of other things. So we haven't had any of those projects. We actually haven't had anything from the MGM IP, really. They haven't even got going with Bond yet. So it's amazing, really, that out of all of the MGM IP, that Amazon spent $8.5 billion to buy, we've at least getting Spaceballs 2. But the reason why I love this even more is because I wasn't really expecting any of the original cast to return. But now we're being told, yes they are, we're getting Bill Pullman's Lone Star again. We're getting Daphne Zuniga as Princess Vesper. Mel Brooks, who is 903 years old, is returning as Yogurt, which is amazing. And probably, most awesomely, most excitingly, yes, Rick Moraines is going to return as Dark Hemet. Ridiculous speed, ludicrous speed, full ahead. But one of the reasons why I am so bloody excited about this, and really they hit the nail on the head with the little teaser thing they put out, I think yesterday or the day before, was that this pokes fun at Star Wars directly. But it pokes fun at lots of sci-fi movies, but directly Star Wars. And over the last 38 years, we've had, hits and misses with Star Wars. More misses. The prequel trilogy had great moments in it, but it didn't quite hit the mark. The sequel to the original series, again, had great moments, but, being fair, it didn't quite hit the mark. The TV series have really been a mixed match. And we've had so much of it that just the title that I really hope they keep, Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money, is really immediately perfect for what Star Wars and Disney are today. I actually said as soon as Disney paid, £1 billion or something to George Lucas all those years ago to purchase Star Wars, that they would squeeze and squeeze every last drop of blood out of the stone that is this franchise. And it's fair to say they've done it. Now, Star Wars is the daddy of sci-fi. It just is. It's the biggest, most popular franchise of all. I only wish that Star Trek, got the Star Wars numbers and got the Star Wars excitement. But it doesn't. You guys know, if you know me, I'm a Trekkie by heart, first and foremost. Well, blah. And, a gator and a brown coat. I've never really been a massive Star Wars fan. I like them, I enjoy them, but I don't obsess over them like many of you guys do. But this Spaceballs movie that took aim square and central at Star Wars all those years ago, 40 years ago when this film comes out, it's 39 years at the moment, but 40 years when this film comes out, it's got an awful lot of stuff to point at now. It's got a lot of movies, a lot of TV series, etc., and a lot of things to take the mick out of. And I think that is really, really exciting, because I think what Star Wars needs right now is a little bit of a mocking finger from Mel Brooks. And I just think it's perfect. The other thing I really love about this, as I said, I didn't expect them to bring the original cast back, but they're bringing pretty much everybody that's still alive back. I wish John Candy was going to come back, because Obviously he's dead, but I just wish he hadn't, because the line, I'm a Morg, I'm a half man, half dog, I'm my own best friend, is still one of the greatest lines in a comedy movie ever. I adored John Candy in everything I saw him in, and yeah, he'll be missed in this movie. If they're going to use CGI to bring back, a dead character, bring back John Candy, if his family had let it, and if the budget allowed, because I see that's one of those rare occasions that they could do that I actually wouldn't mind too much. So, we are getting a few new characters in this. I mean, this is written in conjunction between Josh Gad, Benji Samit, and Dan Hernandez. Benji and Dan actually wrote one of my surprise happy movies was Detective Pikachu. I was not expecting to enjoy that movie. I watched it with my daughters, and I freaking loved it, which I wasn't expecting. Obviously, Ryan Reynolds was a big reason why that was good, but also the writing was just spot on and it was enjoyable. Josh Gad is an actor I've enjoyed in lots of things over the years. He's done some serious things, he's done obviously some comedy, and they're co-writing this together, but Josh Gad is also going to be appearing. There's a couple of actors as well that I've not really know from anything that are also going to be appearing that are newbies. I've been told by my guy over at MGM, though, as well, that actually Bill Pullman, Rick Moraines, etc., aren't just going to have like walk-on roles. They're not just going to be in the background. The story is going to be based around them, and partly their children as well, and Dark Helmet returning, etc., etc. I adore that plan. I adore the fact that they've done this properly. It's not just a reboot, a remake, or whatever. It's actually a proper sequel. I'm hoping we see Mel Brooks as the president because, again, considering the current political climate, there's some fun that could be had with that as well. And yeah, in 1987, the original Spaceballs movie didn't do great at the box office. It's actually a really good example of how you shouldn't necessarily always look at the box office to consider how popular a movie is, because it's gone on to be a classic. I'm not even going to call it a cult classic, because it's not. It's just a classic. It's up there to me with like Airplane, Blazing Saddles, also Mel Brooks, and a couple of others films. Even like Robin Hood Men in Tights, which is brilliant. We're men, we're mighty men, we're men in tights. I just love that. This film is up there with those classic, great movies, comedy movies. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to take my hard-earned money, go to the cinema, and laugh my arse off. But, guys, what do you think? Get into the comments. Is this a project you are really looking forward to? Particularly now that we know who's in it and that the Bill Pullman, etc. are returning. Does that make it even more exciting? And can you believe this film is 40 years old? 40! Well, it will be when it comes out in 2027 at least. Can't believe it. It was 9 when the original came out. 9. Do the math. Get into the comments and tell me exactly what you think. As always, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. It really helps us out and you'll never miss any of our new videos. Also, you can become a member of the channel and a lot of our videos drop early so you can see them first. Check that out as well. As always, please stay safe and I'll see you next time.
Our tachyon pulse has been unable to completely penetrate the anomaly.